something that I haven't done in a while. It's actually, I've missed this. I've missed just going on my bike or going out for a walk, posting up a video and just sharing with friends. But maybe when I get closer to the beach, I'll be able to show you guys the scenery. Life lately has been very interesting. Just working late, putting in numbers, putting in extra time, getting promoted. Got promoted, so that's some great news. Yay! And yeah, I mean, what else? I just haven't been doing much in terms of personal work and personal business. So I'm going to share one small idea that I've been working on and I'm trying to build, only because it's almost at the point where I'm ready to share it with everybody. But I want to advise people to get into IT. I really do. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because IT is easy, man. IT is quite easy, man. Like, if you think about it, I saw a video that was posted by this other YouTuber where she was speaking about the top 10 careers that she wouldn't study for because of how saturated it is in terms of work. And I was so happy to see that IT was not part of her list. I guess she's a much bigger YouTuber than I am, but obviously her opinion matters. Not that it matters in the case of the people that she pointed out and the jobs and the careers that she pointed out to be non-essential jobs. But I wanted to focus mainly on why she could not have placed IT on top of her list because of how essential it is. It's so essential to have a IT degree, or in this case, not even a degree, to be honest, because a degree would be so far-fetched, man. It's so essential to have an IT skill with you. And most people overlook this. Like, most people overlook IT skills because they think it's an oversaturated market. Everybody wants to do IT. IT is really broad. It's broad in the sense that there's a lot of work to be done, but there aren't many skilled individuals. And in order for you to be a skilled individual, you have to kind of understand what you need to do. Let me just push up. Whoa! In order for you to be a skilled individual, you need to kind of like understand what you need to learn, right? So I'm going to start off by saying this. Don't study things that you know for a fact you're going to find very challenging. Everybody that's asking me to join, everybody that's asking me they want to study IT, they're always asking me about, or they're either asking me or they're always pointing out things that I don't even do, you know? They're asking me about the 4-year degree in IT and is that gonna help them get a job or whatsoever. I have no interest in that. I have no interest in any of those. And I always go to the route of explaining to them what exactly it took me to get into IT. And my story is quite simple, to be honest. My story is quite simple. It does have a lot of challenges. Simple does not mean not challenging. I think I should just not say too simple. Let me just get past the noise. I think simple does not mean not challenging, because some people mistaken not challenging with, yeah, it's easy because I did it, they can do it too. No. You have to put in the hours. You have to put in the hours. You have to put in the time. Those are the challenges, basically. And sometimes you may even need to challenge yourself. Yeah, you may even need to challenge yourself. But why do I encourage everybody to get in IT? I want everybody to have at least a basic level understanding of IT knowledge, because when we talk about IT, we are referring to the future, right? We're referring to the future of technology. Yeah? We are referring to the future of where humanity is heading to. And without any IT knowledge, you pretty much lived in the past, man. Like you lived in the past, but nothing to show for. Like really nothing to show for. That's why I encourage people to really get into IT. Now, how can they do it? Just get into. Okay. All right. How can one get into IT? You know, there are so many information out there, so many tools, so many books, so many videos. Every single day there's a new video posted about IT. So how do I expect one to just know? It's quite simple, man. Everybody is probably aware of and understands how the job market works. You go online, you go on Indeed, you go on Career24, you go on any other platform, LinkedIn, for those who are seeking international work, and you do a job search, right? Once you do a job search, you're most likely going to be looking for any job in IT, whether it is remote, or whether it is technical, or whether it is non-technical IT roles. They are all out there, right? So you are on this job market doing your job search, and you're trying to find out what's the job market saying about IT and jobs in general. Once you got that under your foot, you'll begin to understand which career path to take. Because like I said, remember at the beginning, like I said, IT is very broad. Don't let nobody confuse you. Don't let nobody get twisted for you. IT is quite broad. Did I say broad? IT is quite broad, right? Let me just climb up here so that I can properly shoot a video. Oh yes, okay. So IT is quite broad. So the criteria in which you want to fall under is the one that you want to be 100% certain. Once you do fall in that criteria, you're immediately guaranteed a job. So what are some of those criteria? Well, you do have software developers, but software developers, are they still in demand? And especially for those of us who are living on the continent right here, those are the kind of questions you want to ask ourselves. Like you want to ask yourself, software developers, are they still in demand? Well, that really depends on how you put it. I mean, there are a lot of things that still needs to be built, softwares and programs that needs to be created for systems and businesses that needs systems to be created for. So that could really mean, that could mean a lot, right? It could mean a lot. So you start asking yourself those questions, right? You start asking yourself those questions. Is this a demand? And I say this to you guys because I believe, like, if you spend enough time on LinkedIn, you spend enough time on Indeed doing research, checking out all these websites, you will eventually find what is some of the most in-demand jobs, especially wherever you're at. But IT is always like an in-demand job, because to be honest, I could go online right now and then I begin to apply for jobs that I most likely do not even have the qualifications for. But because I'm determined and I sometimes understand some of these jobs, there's a high chance I could be called for my first or second interview. And that's the kind of skills that I'm trying to share. Like, there's a saying that goes, during a gold rush, the people that made the most money were the ones selling the tools. And I kind of found myself in that position where some of the most petty cashes, like small money that I've made on the side, is because of the information that I've shared with people, and not necessarily the service that I've offered to people. It's just a small money, like somebody asking me how to do a certain thing, and then I go online and I do research for them. And you'll be surprised, all the tools that I'm using is just IT related. I'm using AI to generate information for me. I go on Canva, I put the information together, I put it either in a PowerPoint or in a PDF, and then I send it to them, and then they send me money. As simple as that. But I would not have been able to do that if I was not knowledgeable of some of these tools, and the tools are there. That's the truth. Some of these tools are there. Some of these tools are available. It's just some people are too limited. There's another saying that I heard recently on a podcast where they were basically discussing what is the state of IT currently, what is the future of IT and people working in IT, and are they in danger of being replaced by AI? And one of the individuals, or the person concerned in this video, said something close to, it's not so much like AI that will be replacing the people that work in IT or any other department. It's more so the people that are using AI that will be replacing the people that are not using AI in those departments. So if you're someone who works in IT and you kind of have this fear that AI is going to be replacing you, you are thinking about it the wrong way, and you should probably be looking at it in a more positive light. Anyways, what I really wanted to say is, I would encourage anybody right now to start looking into getting into IT, only because it's one of those career sectors where it's still high in demand. It's still a high demand sector. It still needs people, and it still needs individuals who have at least a little bit of an understanding of how to read systems and understand systems. I think also just the skills of doing research online, like going to LinkedIn or Indeed and doing the research of companies that are hiring, or doing research of jobs that you could apply for with your IT knowledge, your little bit of IT knowledge. That in itself requires, again, IT knowledge. And I wish I could go in depth about my story, to be honest, and how I got here. Going from literally a simple nobody to working in IT. And that could be a whole different story, but I'm gonna put the link below in this YouTube video. For those of you guys who are more interested to learn about this, you guys can read about it more, and you guys will find some resources that will be useful, and with quite a lot of information. Yeah, man.